Well, hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I do these videos with Maggie and Lauren to help you be successful at crocheting. This is wonderful stitch. This is technically a Tunisian stitch, but we're doing it in crochet form. This is the front, and I just did it in 3 different colors so you could see it. It's really pretty. Here's the back, so it definitely has a front and a back side, but that's really okay. Look how pretty. You can make scarves and headbands and blankets and cardigans and shawls and whatever else you want to make. This is a very versatile stitch, and it stretches. It's nice. More side to side than up and down, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm just using some stash. I have white, so that's what we're going to do. And if you're using acrylic yarn, 4-ply, 4-weight, I do suggest a 5, but this will work in any crochet hook that you want to use, and it will work in all yarns. Any yarn that you want, it will work. It's a very easy pattern, so I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to let you guys have a lot of fun with it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to chain. You can make the chain any number. There's no stitch count for this, so make the chain as long or as short as you want. So I'm just going to make a smaller chain because this is just a sample, obviously. Just a nice chain. So, second chain from the hook, you're on a single crochet all the way down. I always use the back horizontal bars. Either way, absolutely works. So you just need your first row to be single crochet all the way down. How is everybody doing tonight? Or today, or whatever time you're watching this video. And I'm going to start asking people to leave comments because we love comments. We want to hear what you think. If there's things that you think we can improve on, things that you enjoy watching. If I'm going too fast, which I don't think I am because I'm a slow crocheter. Different points of view, different things I can suggest, or things that you would like to see videos for. Comment below. Love to hear all your positive suggestions, comments. We appreciate it. And come find us on Facebook and follow us on Facebook and TikTok. So I am coming to the end of my sample row of single crochet. Okay. Now you can chain as much as you want to, but the only thing I'm going to suggest is be careful if you chain too long. All your loops are not going to fit on your hook. So my sample is a chain of 6, okay? But again, you can chain what you want. So I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to wrap the hook. We're going to start from the second chain from the hook. We're going to go in that chain, grab some yarn, bring it through. Wrap the hook, go into the next chain. Grab some yarn, bring it through. Wrap, go into the next chain. Wrap, go into the next chain. And wrap and go into the next chain. Now we're going to go in, not the very first stitch, because the first stitch we did our chain, so that stitch is technically used. Go into the next stitch. Without wrapping, go into your stitch and pull up some yarn. Now we're going to wrap, and we're going to keep going through 3s. So wrap and go through 3. Wrap, go through 3 loops. Wrap, go through 3 loops. Wrap, go through 3 loops. Wrap, go through 3 loops, and as you keep going, when you reach the end, you should end up with 2 loops on your hook. You wrap and you go through your last 2. and you made your first one. Now if you spread these apart, you can definitely see the gaps in them, and that's what we're going to be working through. So wrap your hook. Don't go right in where your chain is, right next to your hook. You want to go through your first little group here. See that space between it? You're going to go through and grab some yarn. You're going to wrap again. Next group, right in between the space. And keep doing it. Wrap, go through, wrap, go through, wrap, and make sure you do the one at the very bottom, right next to your chain, right here. Wrap and go through. Now, your next stitch, don't wrap. Just go through your stitch, bring up some yarn. Now we're going to do threes again. Ready? Wrap, go through. 3, wrap, go through 3, and you keep doing that. Wrap and 3. And then your last 2. Look at how beautiful that is. Let's do it again. Wrap your hook, go into that gap right there, and bring up yarn. And you wrap, and you bring up yarn, wrap, bring up yarn, wrap. You're going through the full gaps. And then one right next to your chain. And then you wrap, and it's always 3 until the end. Oh, I messed up somewhere, see? So when your counts are off, just pull it out. It's really okay. As you can see, it's not like you just lost a whole project. I could have possibly just went through too many in the beginning. Who knows? We have people out in the yards working, so I apologize. Let's try it again. Wrap. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then there's my 2. Now I'm going to do a row, and I'm going to be quiet and let you watch. Okay, do that to the last space and I'll meet you there. Okay, we have one more stitch here, so let's do it together. Just do everything the way we've been doing it. Go into your last stitch. And then going up, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, and 3, and then last 2. So now we're going to turn. We're on chain 1, and then single crochet across. You need to do this because you need to be on the same side every time. So just single crochet across the top on every stitch. And here is where, if you want to change colors, you're welcome to at the end of this row. Or you can change in the middle. It's your project. You can change wherever you want. All right. Now we're going to do another row of simple stitch. Now this is what you do. If you want to chain 6, you can do 6 again. If you want to do 5, Let's do 5. I'll show you. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and chain 5. Wrap your hook. You go into the second chain from the hook, wrap and go through, wrap, go through, wrap and go through. And then the second stitch, because we chained, that stitch is used. So next stitch, and there. Now we're going to keep going through 3. And there, see, it works. So you can change the heights and the colors, and that's what's really cool about this. So you just wrap, you find your gap. Remember, it's not the gap right here on the right, it's the first one after the first cluster. And then you just keep going down. So this is technically called the Tunisian simple stitch, but we're crocheting, so it's the simple stitch. And I like that. That works because it's very easy. It's a fun stitch to do. Works up fast. And this can be, I'm going to warn you, this can be a yarn eater. So anyway, that is how you do it. That is how you do the crocheted simple stitch. And you're just going, but always end on a single crochet row. Well, thank you for watching. My name is Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you these beautiful crochet tutorials. Until next time here at Whip and Chain, it is always a work in progress. Bye, and please hit that follow and subscribe button. It helps us. Bye.